How's it going, everyone? It's Abdallah here along with Gizmo, and we are back with another exciting episode of Yokai Watch 2. Isn't that right, Gizmo Nyan? What's going on, dude? Thanks for joining us today, he says. Anyway, Gizmo's here because we're going to go through and fight a bird. A bird named Chirpster. Isn't that right, buddy? And then what Soultimate move are you going to use? Gizmo, what's your Soultimate? You remember your Soultimate? Oh, I think you do. It's Stylus Bite. Oh, he's got it. Good job. All right, so anyway, we're going to go through and beat up Chirpster today. Now, Chirpster is going to be a little interesting because you got to go through on a quest, or a couple quests, actually. And the very first quest is going to be over here with our good friend Alex, one of our classmates in school. You know, the girl with the McDonald's hat? Yeah, sure. So if you guys are excited for it, definitely smash that like button. And we'll see Gizmo later. So we're right over here in Breezy Hills. If you guys take a look at the map, this is exactly where we are, right over here. So let's go say hello to our good friends. Hey, what's up, Abdallah? Hey, Alex, and hi to you too, Eric and Kenny. So what are you doing hanging out here? We're on our way to the secret base. You have a secret base? Is that what you've been working on? That's the plan. We're going to build one. See, if the three of us started up the wildlife club at school. So this is a club thing. That's why you three are here? Right. The whole secret base thing is part of our school project. We're going to explore the Springdale underground waterway. What wildlife are you going to find down there? Who knows? The thing is, we checked it out and found the coolest room. You found a room in an underground waterway? You got to see it to believe it. Trust me, it would make a perfect secret base for us. And you're welcome to hang out there too. You're in on the secret after all. The place is way big enough to fit an extra person. Easy. So are you in? Alright, Alex. Let's do it. The recommended level is level 6. You better watch out. Yep, you had me at secret base. Nice. Welcome aboard. Abdallah... Just looking at Kenny's face is just so hilarious. He looks like a rat. Like if a rat... and a human were mixed together, this is what he would look like. Abdallah is now an honorary member of the Wildlife Club. Gosh, I'm touched. A secret base, I'm all a tingle at the very thought of it. Like Kulu Limpa a tingle, or what? Alright, we should go have a meeting there right now. What's this room like anyway, apart from being really big? Oh, it's super big. Real red, too. Red? What on earth? You'll know when you see it. Just go in the underground waterway and look for a giant room inside. We'll meet you there, okay? Don't take too long, though. Okay. Alright, so secret base is started. Got it. So secret base, we're going to head right over here. But in case you guys are not familiar with where to go, activate the quests in the quest section of your Yoke Guy pad. Alright, so here we go. Going on in. And we can see... Ta-da! Holy crow! What is all this? Hey, look who showed up. What do you think of our secret room? Snazzy, huh? It's almost too cool. The tables and chairs make it look kind of like a throne room. That, plus all the red. The red definitely helps. Doesn't it seem oddly pristine to you? Someone must be using it regularly. Good point. You think this is someone's home? Be real, who'd live in an underground waterway? We've been here a bunch of times, and we've never seen anyone before. That's right, there's nothing stopping us from making it our secret base. If it's truly been abandoned, I suppose that leaves it ripe for the taking. Yeah, we should start fixing up the place. First, let's stock up on candy. I'm in the mood for choco bars, how about you? I want 10-cent gum. I like the kind that lasts. And I want, gooey candy. So demanding. You want anything, Abdallah? I hadn't thought about it. Oh, hold up. First things first, who's gonna go out and get the candy? Oh, I can do that. I probably already got some on me. Really, Abdallah, and you're okay with forking it over? Then how many do we want? How's 5 of each sound? And don't forget to snag some for yourself, of course. So that's 5 of each, choco bars, 10-cent gum, and gooey candy. Sounds manageable enough. Yep, I'll head right over to the candy shop. Okay, let's see if we have that in our inventory. You're going to pick up some candy for us, right? What, did you forget to bring enough for everyone? 5 of each. Okay. Choco bars, 10-cent gum, gooey candy. Got it. So, for some reason, out of all the money that I spend on food, I don't spend the money on the garbage food. No, of course not. I spend my money on the high-tiered food, like candy. Oh, I'm only going to buy candied apples. Oh, you know, ramen? I'm only going to buy everything ramen. That's mostly the case, but when it comes down to, let's see, like beef? No, I won't only buy marbled beef, because that's $180. You gotta be kidding me. So, we're gonna go to the store, actually the candy shop. But I might as well warp over the candy shop. That's, you know, it's a stone throw away. I could have just rode my bike over there. We're gonna warp to Timers and More. And Timers and More is right next to Granny Edna's candy shop, so it's going to be really easy to go over there and get. Now, I know for a fact I got a boatload of Choco Bars since I bought a lot of them when I was going through and getting all of the, what is it, the Fruit Nyons? Yeah, the Fruit Nyons. And, of course, I do have some 10-cent gum. I remember picking up a lot of it. But anyway, let's take a look at our actual inventory levels. And this is a good guide for all of you guys, too, in case you don't know where to get the candy from. So 10-cent gum, I only have 1. So let's go through and I guess I'll buy 6 of them. Sounds good. Gooey candy, I guess I'll buy 6 of them, sure. And Choco Bar, I already have 17 of them, so I'll be good with that. Alright, Granny Edna. Thanks. Alright, so now we're going to go through and warp all the way back to our good friends in our secret hideout. I guess I could go this way. This will be fine. Alright, so warp in Mirapo. Let's go Breezy Hills. This should be pretty fast to get there. Of course, in case you guys don't have all these Mirapo spots, feel free to check out my tips and tricks videos so you can find out where exactly all the Mirapo are located. And you just have to know where they're at so that you can go and warp there really easily. Alright, riding uphill, sprinting as fast as we can, riding downhill. Oh, wow, that's probably like a Whimsy Gate or something. What? Actually, what is over here? I'm kind of curious now. Come on! Now's not the time for this, Gargaros. Come on! Alright, so... Yeah, I think we could do this. Just skip that. We can go through and get hit if we wanted to, just to exit it out. But here's to say we might get something good. Alright, here we go. Let's scroll out. Okay, there's an item up top, an item on bottom. That's going to be pretty risky to get the item on top. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I totally ran out of gas there. So, unless this item is like super good. What? Was that a dead end? Alright, forget it. Whatever. I didn't need it. We needed to skip this anyway. Don't wake me up, man. I don't want to be in bed. Okay, thanks. You just put me back a little bit. Alright, we're going to go to the Evermart Art Uptown. I think that'll be a little bit quicker, maybe. And then we'll ride our bike, and I think we should be good. Flippin' Gargros. I think he's still upset that we beat him 3 times in a row within that one episode of the Whimsy Gates. So, just saying. Gargros, eat it, man. Eat it. That was such a setback. Come on, that set me back like 2 minutes. Let's go. Alright, Breezy Hills, let's do this. We just gotta go up. And down. Perfect. Okay, so we got the candy. I think we should be good to go, right? That's all they want. Giving you guys some gooey candy. That's nasty. All right, here you go. Did you bring the candy we asked for? The request of 5 of each of Choco Bars, 10-cent gum, and gooey candy. All right, you have everything they wanted. Are you willing to part with it all? Absolutely. Yeah, let's go. Here's the 5 Choco Bar, not melted. Here's the 5 10-cent gum, and of course the gooey candy that's already melted. Sure. Oh, a jackpot. This is a great start to the Secret Base's candy stash. I hope we don't get thirsty eating all those sweets. We need a good supply of Y-Cola in that case. Then you're right. Let's do it. Milk for me, please. Gosh, what do I want? Oh, I know, soul tea. How unexpectedly refined. Sure, I can fetch some drinks too. How many do we need? You're a real pal. I'd say no more than 3 bottles of each. 3 bottles of Y-Cola, milk, and soul tea coming right up. Take your time, we'll wait. Alright, so this is like Fetch Quest Fever over here. Of course, I do not have any soul tea. Let's take a look at my items. You wanted... Okay, so you wanted milk. I have 5 milk. That's good enough. Why coal? I got 15. But, like, soul tea is not even something that I have right here. So, soul tea would be right over here in this spot. Alright, so let's go get some soul tea. And for those of you guys who don't know where milk is at, I'll show you where the milk's at, too. So we're going to continue this. Ooh, let's see if I can take it this way instead. Is this way faster? This is like a straight shot. What if that was a soul tea on the ground that I just passed up? That little speck on the ground. Watch me as I go head on right into a car. So we're over here. We might as well go over to the store. Right. You know what? I'm a stone throw away. We're just gonna go. We're gonna just ride there. We need to go to the springs, right? You can easily ride your bike all the way over. You can warp over to timers and more. You can go many different ways over to the springs in order to get milk. Alright, here we go. Milking it up. Alright, there's Washogun. Washogunyan. Alright, so I'm gonna need some milk. And while I'm here, I might as well buy some regular, or some, you want 3 bottles? I might as well just buy 5, dude. I got 500 bucks. Why not? And then, of course, the amazing milk. You can buy 1 of them per day. You always should go through and buy amazing milk. Every day. Just put that on your list of things to do. Buy amazing milk. Alright, so now we're going to need to go to a vending machine for some soul tea. The vending machine that I remember is right here. What do you know? Hey, a can! Cool. Where's a trash can? Can I get into a trash can? Is there not a trash can or receptacle around here? I've never kicked a can into a trash can before. So I'm very excited that spawned right next to me over there. Where is there a trash can? Look at me getting all sidetracked. Okay, here we go. Whatever. Soul tea. You get Y-Cola here. You can buy a bunch. And if you're lucky enough, you might get a Volt Extreme. That's how it worked inside Yokai Watch 1. Alright, fine. Whatever. Just give me some soul tea. And these are pretty cheap, right? $1.30, that's nothing. Alright, here we go. So now that we're here, we can go to Timers and More. We'll warp all the way back to Breezy Hills. We got all the drinks, so let's giddy up. Breezy Hills. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so they better not ask me for anything else, because I'm done doing their little fetching for them. Crazy little kids. You should have just said, hey, heads up, Abdallah, I'm thirsty. We need drinks, we need candy, we need this, we need that. And don't forget the marbled beef. I would have been like flipping out. I'm like, are you kidding me? Do you understand that for one, you can't just eat raw marbled beef? What are you, like a yokai? You need that thing cooked on the grill. Fire up the grill. Unless you got a grill in the secret base, I'm not bringing any marbled beef. Alright, kiddos. Here you go. Well, did you bring the drinks? As I recall, the order was 3 bottles of each, Y-Cola, milk, and soul tea. And we have every last one. Let's serve Alex some refreshments. Alright, here you go. 3 cans. 3 milk. And 3 soul tea. Good stuff. I knew we can count on you, Abdallah. Soul tea and gooey candy. It's like a dream come true. This place has books and chairs and stuff, right? I was thinking we should bring in stuff to read, like magazines or comics. Now that you're thinking, we should pick up ones we don't have yet. Oh my gosh. You know, I'd really want to read Support Life number 7. It just came out, I think. I want to read Think Karate. I'm taking classes, you know. I want Little Angel Heels. Interesting choice. Don't worry, I'll get these 2. 1 copy of each should be fine, right? Dang, volunteering again, huh? You're putting the rest of us to shame. It's fine, I don't want. Abdallah, I think you might be too used to doing people's favors by this point. You must be right. I hate to be known as the butler to a common errand boy. Sorry, what? Nothing. Alright, so luckily for them, I got boatloads of these comics. You guys can get the comics at the comic shop in Flower Road, okay? How can I forget Kenny's Little Angel Heels? Yokai can use these books as well. Are you sure about giving them up? Absolutely. These are the lame ones anyway. And you collect many of these over your time within the game if you're playing along with me. So you guys will be fine. Alright, so here we go. Way to go, Abdallah. You brought everything we asked for. Sweets, drinks, books, the whole 9 yards. I couldn't ask for more. Ah, book, please, quick. Okay, what is our next move here? This place is so big, maybe we should invite another club to share it with us. Huh, is someone here? Who the heck are you? Uh-oh, another club. Ah, so you made my little private getaway into a secret base. That's not what I expected from today, is it, Angelo? Ruff. It did strike me as peculiar that no one used such a finely furnished room. I'm just weirded out that someone actually lives down here. Sorry, we didn't know. Yeah, it looked empty, so we thought no one would mind. Sorry, lady. Oh, but I'm not angry. You meant no harm, I'm sure. What's to say, Angelo? Shall we let them stay? Arf! No fooling, thanks a ton, lady. I only have one condition. You simply must let me join your little club. What? Hey, the only requirement is that you like animals. If you got that, you're in. But what about school? What about your project? That's all fine with me. You're welcome to use this place as a secret base. I love the idea of sharing my private getaway. It's more fun that way. You can have this as a proof. I mean it. It's a genuine gold card. Hey, it's a gold card key. Alright. I guess she wants me to have it? Wait a second. This isn't just any card. It looks like it activates some mechanism somewhere. Now everyone, to work. We have a secret base to spruce up. Woohoo! Okay, so that was pretty easy. Little bit of fetch quest. So from watching my video, you guys know that you're going to need a lot of the items, and then you can go through and get the quest without having to go back and forth so many times like I did. Done and done. And we get a lottery ticket. Nice. Jackpot. Okay. Thanks, Jin Binion. Defense Talisman. How many guys are dressing up as Jin Binion for Halloween? Show of hands. Jin Binion. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. We're done. I took the dancing stars and I'm out. Alright, so what we need to do now is we need to meet them in a second area. The second area will be somewhere close to the candy shop, but in order for them to be there, I want to say that we may have to sleep a little bit. We may have to sleep for 24 hours, and give me this thing. Stamina, great. For 24 hours, let's go to bed. Yeah, that's pretty fun and very healthy too. But as long as you put on your pajamas, right? That's what the lesson is. Change out of your everyday clothes before you go to bed. Or not. Choice is up to you. Alright, so here we are. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Let's sleep. Okay. So, again, now's the point where we're going to go through and fight Chirpster at the end of this next quest. It's going to be pretty fun. This next quest harkens back to Yokai Watch 1. In case you guys didn't play that one, Chirpster is he's like an event, kind of like a secret side boss. Still very cool. I like him a lot. Let's go to, yeah, Timer's More is fine. We'll go there. Chirpster is very easy, so if you're like already at the end game like myself, trying to collect all these bosses, you're most likely over-leveled. And that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with being over-leveled. As long as you can go through and get Chirpster's medal in your medallium. That's what you're really aiming for. Alright, hey kids. Abdallah. Hey Alex, how come you're not in your secret base today? We ran out of candy, so we're here to resupply. Gooey candy, please. Give me all they got. Yeah, we got a pretty hot tip from the lady who runs a candy store. Ooh, what is it? You know that old mansion out back of the bamboo grove? That's where you'll find it. Find what now? The ghost. They say it shows up if you're out there at night. That sounds phony. You made it up. No, according to that old lady, it's not. But if you're so sure, maybe we should go there at night to see. Nah, that's okay. What's the point, right? There's nothing there. You're on. Let's go spend a night in the old haunted mansion. Ooh. Huh? Can I come? Well, duh. How about you, Abdallah? Are you in? Me? I don't know. It's obvious that this is a yokai, yes? Yeah, and knowing that, I can't let them go in on their own. Alright, let's do it. Recommended level 17. Eat your heart out. You've got to come. This is a test to see which one of us can last the night. Is that rich lady coming too? Her? Nah. She works at night. Oh, yeah. I wonder what she does. Right. Join the club. It doesn't matter. What matters is that getting ready for overnight stay. We'll do it tonight. Everyone meet in front of the old mansion. And once we're there, no takebacks. Well, I'm out. Kidding, kidding. Don't worry about it. We'll be waiting at the house for you. Alright, so we're going haunting. In the spirit of Yokai Halloween, we are coming on board. Happy Yokai Halloween, everyone. Let's do it. So, we're warping back home. We're going to go through, we're going to sleep another 12 hours. So that's a total of 36 hours sleeping today. Not bad. Not bad. I would say with all this yokai draining all my energy all the time, I think it'd be pretty healthy to say that sleeping for 36 hours straight is pretty good. Alright, excellent. We're going to go through and skip that. We're going to wake the heck up, and we're going to go to the abandoned house. Ooh, scary. Let's go fight a Chirpster. Okay, we're going to go through, warp with Mirapo. We're going to go to timers and more. A little bit quicker. I usually like Wayfarer Manor, that way I can take a look at all the street passes. Do 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 do. Alright, sprinting all the way up the street. Here we go. Past the candy shop. And we're going to go to the abandoned mansion. Now, in Yokai Watch 1, there was plenty of quests over here. There was Corpton. There was a bunch. Chirpster was over here. Wow, the gang's all here, huh? Yeah, there you are. We've been waiting forever for you. Yeah, now that you're here, we can all go home and relax together. I mean, I'm not even supposed to be out at night. Huh? But you've been to the secret base at night. Shh. Come on, I want to see the ghosts. Don't make Abdallah wait all night. Let's get in that old mansion. Here, I'll go first. Hey, wait. Alright, so now they're over here. Ooh, give me this. A mini X-Forp? Get out of here. That's trash. Alright, how about this door? Does this thing open yet? It seems to be locked. There's a large keyhole and a small keyhole in the door. Alright, how about this? Seems to be locked. Alright. Let's go inside this mansion. I'm getting tired. Whoa, so this is what a mansion looks like on the inside. It's huge. Huh, yeah, if a ghost is going to show up anywhere, it's here. No way, there's no ghosts here. Kenny is sadly quite wrong. This mansion is riddled with yokai. Yeah, I'd guess that. So I found this weird key. Does anyone want it? Where'd you get that? And what do you think it unlocks? Judging by this writing on it, I would guess the back door. Wait, that's writing? It just looked like scratches to me. It's an alphabet only yokai can read. Maybe maybe what's there is meant for us. Yeah, but who knows what it might be. Eric, do you mind if I keep that key for you? Oh, this? Yeah, sure. Backdoor key. Awesome, awesome. Careful not to lose that, Abdallah. I won't. Let's have a peek around the mansion first, shall we? No doubt there's a few yokai lurking around that we can befriend. Now, I've gone through and explored the entire mansion before on screen, so we're not going to waste any time with that. You guys can go through over there, find some different items, but of course we're going to use this key to open up the back door, which is a thing that we weren't able to do when we were exploring it before. So now that we got that, let's go through and explore the back area. Looks like we're going to pick up a lottery ticket. Looks like there's nothing else in that room. Let's look at the other side door, which is right over here, inside the mansion. Aha! Wow, nice work! Huh, I didn't know there was a back entrance. You followed me? Yeah, well, we didn't see any ghosts over where we were. Of course we didn't. Guess that key I found went to the back door, huh? Cool, another part of the house to search. I bet this is where we'll find the ghost. Shut up! Kenny's such a little baby. He's a little baby rat. Ah, that's fine, Kenny. Oh, there's a slice and rice. Watch out. Okay, I think this is good. We can go climbing up here, right? Ooh, Desmeralda. Hey, what's up? Where's Happy Air? Ooh, yeah, here we go. Getting some items. What do we got? What do we got? A grand bracelet. Looks okay. It's not that grand. It's not that grand anyway. Alright, so what's over here? Oh, other places that we still weren't able to explore, which is really fun. Okay, use karate. That's decent. A little comic book to adjust your yokai attitudes. Alright, so moving on. Ooh, this area. Yeah, we weren't able to access this area here. Okay, let's see. Oh, we need that treasure box. We're going to go right inside here. Anything? Ooh, here we go. New items. Love it. Large fancy key. Okay. That's probably a key item that we'll need. Now that we have 2 keys, we might be able to open up that one shed. And a yellow coin, of course. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's get out of here. Okay, so this is the exit. We are out. I think all my yokai are healed up. They are. This is looking good. So, now that we have both keys, let's go right inside here. Use the large fancy key and the small fancy key. Whoa, more sealed rooms. Wasn't this door locked before? I found a couple more keys that open this one. Ah, that's a weird looking shed. You think there's treasure in it? Treasure or ghost, something cool is in here, that's for sure. Let's search the place. Do we have to? Alright, what are we searching for here? What do you got? This shed has 2 locks, right? That clinches it. Something's got to be hiding out here. What do you got? Nothing hiding here. I'm not scared. What's there to be scared of? That's not why I want to go home at all. Alright. Dang, check out this rad old sword. I think I could take it home? I guess it's kind of dangerous to have around. Whoa, what if you could like pick up this sword and it's like a fusion item? Wouldn't that be awesome? Oh, what's this? A folding screen. Haven't you ever seen one before? This reminds me of when I spent my days in a lavish mansion. No, I mean, what's behind it? Oh, that. Shall we have a look? Gracious me. Found a secret passage behind the folding screen. We stumbled upon a hidden passage. I'll bet you it leads to the attic. Should we be going up there? I can't shake the feeling we're not wanted. Alright, let's go. What's over here? Anything? No. Okay, we're going up. Hey, the attic. Nice find. I feel like we're not alone up here. You're too good at this, Abdallah. You're always first on the scene. I don't know about that. Huh, you're a natural ghost hunter, it seems. Wait, should I be nervous? Hey, is something in there? Well spotted. I sense a strong yokai somewhere in the mansion. We better play this carefully with your friends sticking close to you. You're right. I'll take a look around through the yokai watch. Oh, whoa, okay. Oh, wait, is there anything over here? Whoa, okay, that's creepy. That's creepy. There he is. Look at that. Just touch it, and you can see Chirpster coming out. Creepy. Alright, we got a couple minutes. Oh, let's knock out our good friend Chirpster. And gain Chirpster's yokai medal. Gizmo, I got Chirpster for you. You're the brats who broke into my mansion. What? I think we just met the master of this house. I'm Chirpster, and this is my abode. All the commotion in the main house woke me up. How appallingly rude. And now you look upon me unafraid? Even ruder still. No, you're mistaken. They can't see you at all. They're only playing. Unacceptable. Even one so generous as I cannot allow this to continue. This means war. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Chirpster. Alright, so Chirpster is super easy. The gimmick behind Chirpster is that he's got 2 boxes that go through and attack you. You want to go through and attack the boxes before anything else. You could attempt to try to attack Chirpster, but it'll do a little bit of damage. And now, once he does this thing, which one will it be? You'll have to choose which box you want to attack. If you attack the correct one, it'll do damage to everyone. If you attack the wrong one, it'll do damage to you. At least that's how I remember it. So let's see. Come on, Yada. 80. Utter disaster. Wow. Okay, so we got the wrong one. Holy moly. Super lucky. Nice. 5,000 experience just from getting a super lucky. Holy cow. That's pretty crazy. So let's see. How can we get Chirpster's Soultimate happening? Okay, so we knocked out those 2 things. And let's see. Gusty Winds. Alright, that's kind of cool. We got Gusty Winds as an attack. Of course, we can go through and do some work. 115, that takes a good chunk of his health. Boom, boom. That's some new sound effects, too. That's awesome. Is Chirpster going to do any kind of Soultimate? I don't think so. 1 damage on Yada. Holy moly. Anything? No. Just gonna get wrecked. Okay. Boom. KO. Sorry, Chirpster. That's it, buddy. You're done. Okay. Good work. 6,000. We got a silver doll. Looking pretty sweet. If we didn't get that super lucky, that would have been pretty low on the experience. Gah! Ha 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 ha. He's laughing? I hope he didn't take too many blows to the head. Not at all, my fine fellow. Well done. You fought splendidly. That was a magnificent battle. You there, brat! Though a mere human, you have found true friends in yokai. Haha, thanks? Though I wish you and yours had been a bit less rambunctious in my home. Some of us still live here. You must understand. Try to be quieter. I'll admit, though, the exercise of our tussle did me good after so long. Whew, he was surprisingly reasonable for a yokai. That didn't stop him from scaring the heck out of me. Man, we didn't find a single ghost. I told you ghosts aren't real. Every day is an ordeal with this crew, isn't it? Seriously. Well, I had fun anyway. I got to see who's brave and who's chicken. Yep, everything's more exciting when you're out at night. Not only that, we met a very strong yokai. If I had knees, they'd have been shaking. Ah! Kenny, you okay? Nuh-uh, no way! Yeah, I saw it too! That white thing, was that? It was round and grinning? Ghost! Odd, what's got them so frightened? Is it me? Yay! Now all the kids can see yokai!
Perfect.
How does that work? How can Whisper just be seen? Is he just so strong that, like, an average person can just straight up see him? Okay, so we got a lucky charm, yay, and a bonus scene, an opportunity for another jackpot.
Toasted slash.
Flammarice? What's his name? Toastin' Slash? I don't know. Bitter Medicine, that's decent. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Chirpster has been defeated. Congratulations, all of you guys that got Chirpster's medal in your medallium. For those of you guys who don't know, I'll show you really quick. Let's get to a save spot inside the mansion, and then right before we save, I'll show you in the Yoke Guy medallium. If you go all the way over, this way, you can see all the bosses and their little bios. So this is Chirpster right over here. Pretty cool, huh? If you hear music coming from an old abandoned mansion, this yokai is probably partying there. And if you venture inside, you might just wind up dancing till dawn. Ta-da! So pretty cool. So we got ourselves a very cool Chirpster, and we're all set. Now, of course, you cannot use Chirpster in battle. Chirpster's not like a Slimamander or Sproink. Whenever you go through and beat a boss, you get their yokai medal as a commemoration of when you beat them. So this is going to be pretty fun. We're going to continue on with even more Yokai Watch 2. We've got a couple more bosses to do before we fight the final boss. Next on the list is going to be McCracken, and we're going to need a Merkle for that. But luckily for you guys, we got a Merkle in the Whimsy Gates, so that's going to be excellent. So here's to it. Be excited for the next episode where we're going to go fight McCracken, the main boss of Yokai Watch 1. That's going to be so fun. Anyway, go through and get caught up on the playlist by clicking over here. Newest video on the channel there. Yokai Halloween right over here. And of course, you guys can get some very cool Abdullah merch right over there. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next episode of Yokai Watch 2 100% walkthrough. See ya!